Now, this coming Friday is Good Friday, as many of you know, and up until this year, Good Friday has been a day where a lot of people go to the off-licence, get a load of booze, and then have a house party full of booze. And a story in the news today, Darren, about one particular man who's under fire for selling cheap booze on Good Friday.
Well, I think, Jeremy, the issue here is not really the cheap booze. The issue is the way he's advertised the cheap booze. It's Lark Corbett, of course, the hurling legend. He's at the centre for a row involving the cheap booze, as you say, €2 pints. But there's an image on his poster, and it's a picture of a caricature, let's say, in the face of Jesus. It's made to resemble Jesus, and this is holding a pint up. So the image of Christ holding a cold one has been used to promote the Good Friday.
So he's using a picture of Jesus to promote Good Friday.
Good Friday.
I don't see a problem with that. Here's the thing. For those of you who are a bit precious about religion and all that, I had an official complaint about me made last year to the Broadcasting Authority by a man because I said that Jesus was fond of a few drinks. Because there were several stories in the Bible where he was changing water to wine and all that.
Let me give you
that complaint, by the way, that complaint was rejected, and thankfully so it was rejected. You have to be able to make fun of things like that without the fear of upsetting people.
Let me bring you the quotes of Michael Healy-Ray, who says, "Using any image of Jesus like that, I wouldn't agree with. I'm up for the crack, but it is not tasteful. I'm a traditionalist, also having a drinks promotion on Good Friday. It's his business, but I wouldn't agree with it." I think the issue here, Jeremy, might be more so in fairness and what is acceptable across the board. You couldn't put a picture of the Prophet Muhammad sculling pints on...
No, you couldn't. And
so what's the difference?
Yeah. The difference is, Darren, is that Catholics are not as precious about their religion as Muslims are. Muslim people take their religion very, very seriously.
Catholic people take their religion very seriously. That's a sweeping general.
No, it's not.
I have to pull you up on that. That's massive.
You don't have to.
Well, I'm going to because there's a massive generalisation there. To say Muslim people take their religion more serious than Catholics is absolutely outrageous.
We're not as fundamental. In other words, my mother would be quite religious, yeah, but she wouldn't look at something like Father Ted and go, "Oh, that's deeply offensive." Whereas Muslim people would be more open to find offence with that. Anyway, I want to get away from that for a moment and find out how you are spending this Good Friday. Okay, how are you going to spend this Good Friday? There's a pub there doing cut price booze for Good Friday, but I want to find out how your attitude towards Good Friday has changed. So up until this year, it would have been house parties. You'd see people queuing up on Holy Thursday night buying crates and crates of booze. But let's find out how you are going to spend this Good Friday. So simply text me what you're going to be doing on Good Friday night. Okay, not the morning time, but come 7 o'clock on Good Friday, what will you be doing? Let me know. 0877 98 98 98. Darren, stations at the cross?
I will be at Stations at the Cross now.
Now, what will you be doing? Actually, the Stations across are on a Thursday, I think. And Dave, you have a whopper day planned for Good Friday. You are going to be the envy of every single listener. What are you doing Good Friday night?
Well, it's going to be a mad one. It's all kicking off about 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, okay, 7 o'clock. Okay.
Dave's getting started at 7.
7 o'clock, okay.
Dave the Rave, Disco Dave.
Emmerdale's on at 7, Curry 7:30, EastEnders 8 o'clock, and then there's a double curry on a
double curry
as well.
Yeah,
Dave, you're an absolute loser.
Double. So that's what I'm doing, and I might even stretch and get myself a curry.
Oh my God! Knock yourself out.
Calm down, Dave. Calm down. Let's relax. Let's not do anything silly.
So it all kicks off in Dave's gaff at 7 o'clock with an episode of Emmerdale. And I've never watched Emmerdale. I've only ever come across it briefly.
No one has under 60 except Dave.
Is it an old person's programme?
100%.
Our Casey.
No, it's not.
Emmerdale Farm.
Our Casey, he loves it. He watches it all the time. Casey does.
It's brilliant, lads. But it's not as good as curry now. Curry's great.
So double curry on Good Friday, and then you're going to order a curry as well.
I might get a curry, as well. Go a bit crazy.
Now I have to ask you a very controversial question, Dave.
Yeah.
Does your local Chinese put peas in the curry?
No, because I don't believe peas belong in a curry.
Well, they actually don't.
They have no place in a curry.
They have no place in a curry.
No, what's the point of them?
Well,
It's like pineapple on a pizza. It's just wrong.
Well, what's the point of peas in a curry? I have no idea, Dave.
No, I've had curries with peas, but I'd take them all out because they just don't belong in a curry.
I have no hope getting them all out.
Well, peas don't belong anywhere, really, do they?
I like peas.
No.
Mushy peas and fish.
Now, my local Chinese, up until a year ago, I kicked up a fuss and shamed them on the radio as well, and they had to change it. But my local curry shop up until a year ago used to put peas in the fried rice. Now, that's scum. I'm sorry.
No,
That's
no.
that's a line I'm not willing to cross.
No, there is no need for peas to be in rice. So what happens after the second episode of Coronation Street on Good Friday then? You'd be probably wrecked at that stage, I'd imagine. You'd probably go...
Well, I suppose I might go on social media for an hour and then I'll be going to bed.
Whoa, Dave, hold on. You're watching 4 TV shows. You have to know the one that's one too many here.
Yeah.
You need to watch TV responsibly.
You know, I'll go on social media and read the comments about the curry.
Oh, God,
You're not one of them, are you?
Yes, yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Dave the Rave.
Was an Emmerdale called something years ago?
Emmerdale Farm.
Ah, that's what it was. That's why I have that's why I've never watched it, because I always assumed it was about farmers and stuff like that. Is it?
It is about farmers.
What?
They live on Emmerdale Farm.
Okay, so it's all about farmers and milking sheep, and well, you don't milk a sheep, do you?
And the Dingle family, which I presume are kind of just a not very nice bunch of farmers.
So you do watch it, Darren? There you
No,
go.
I'm aware of who are the protagonists. The sheep, the cows, and the Dingles.
Sorry, the sheep is a protagonist, is it?
Maybe it's an antagonist.
I don't know. Lisa, how are you? You're on 98FM.
Hi, how are you?
Sorry about that. We just had to delve into Emmerdale. Just by the way, do you watch
How
Emmerdale?
boring is he?
Do you watch Emmerdale at all?
No, I don't want to watch anything like that. Not EastEnders, Emmerdale, Coronation Street, nothing.
So what gets
They are
your...
depressing.
What floats your boat, Lisa? Oh.
Well, not them, anyway.
Oh, okay. So I know what
A
you're...
bit of Homeland.
I know what you're going to be doing. I know what you're going to be doing on Good Friday night.
What?
Well, I'm not saying. But what are you going to be doing on Good Friday night?
Something better than Dull Dave, I hope.
I actually plan to take a trip to the west.
The west?
Maybe, yeah, the west.
The west of Ireland, like?
Country. Yes.
To where?
Yes.
Galway?
I don't know who's
Mayo?
going to be listening.
So what are you being so secretive? You're going to
Roscommon.
Roscommon.
I wouldn't be proud of that.
I have to be honest with you, Lisa.
What?
Roscommon is actually the one county in Ireland I've no desire ever to go to. I've never been to the county. I don't know anything about Roscommon. I couldn't name one town in Roscommon. All I know is I never want to go there.
Couldn't pay me to stay there.
No. There's 2 counties I've never been to in Ireland. One is Roscommon, and the other one, what's the little county beside it?
Leitrim?
Leitrim. Have you ever been to Roscommon, Lee?
I haven't, no. I've never been.
One of those places, yeah. Why would you?
No, fuck that.
What's language now, Lee? Language.
Sorry.
Now, how will you be spending Good Friday, please? Tell me.
I will be finishing up work at 5:30.
5:30, okay.
I get dinner around...
Here, by the way, you don't have to put every detail of what you're going to do on Good Friday.
What time do you tie your shoes at?
Yeah, jeez. Okay, after dinner, what will happen, Lee?
After dinner, I'll get out my Rizla skins and I'll start rolling a joint.
Really? On Good Friday?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you probably do it every Friday, do you?
I do it every day.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a regular cannabis smoker?
Well, not mega, just...
Well, every day is mega.
Anyone who uses the word mega is definitely a cannabis smoker.
Really? Is that
Mega, man.
Really? Yeah, you sound...
Mega.
If you could ever sound like a cannabis smoker, and don't take offence to this, Lee, you actually sound like one, because you sound very...
Laid back.
Do you ever get worked up over anything, Lee?
Doubtful.
Do I ever get worked up? Yeah. My girlfriend.
Girlfriends would work anybody up, in fairness. And you smoke it every day, do you?
I smoke one every night, yeah.
Why?
Does she give out to you for smoking it? Is that why she works you up?
No, she's not with me every day.
Oh,
okay. So you're laid back, Lee.
Laid back Lee.
Laid back, Lee. You don't drink alcohol at all, do you?
I rarely drink alcohol.
Okay.
I don't drink it that much because I'm on medication and stuff, so I can't really drink that.
Probably shouldn't be mixing cannabis with medication either, Lee. Though. Now, I'm no doctor. I'm no doctor.
which is why your advice should not be heeded.
You enjoy your.
You not being a doctor, Jeremy. I don't think you can tell people what they should and shouldn't mix.
No, I actually shouldn't tell them that. But
I think it's important to disregard everything Jeremy says, because he has no basis in any kind of expertise in anything
and no medical qualifications whatsoever.
No.
Lee, laid back, Lee. Enjoy your Good Friday.
No problem.
Mega man. It just doesn't float my boat. I've never tried cannabis, but I just don't think it'll be for me. One final call about this. Gavin.
How are you?
Gavin, what are you doing on Good Friday?
I'll be finishing work at 8 and then doing absolutely nothing. Won't bother going out. I say it's going to be absolutely mental just because it's the novelty of it.
I don't know if...
Really?
It could go one of two ways. Everybody could go, I'm going out because I've never been out before on Good Friday. So are house parties now a thing of the past?
I don't know. Well, I haven't been to a house party in years, so I wouldn't really know, but I just have this feeling that the place is going to be mental just because, it's Good Friday, we can finally go out and get drunk.
And they don't even, you know, when you're obviously sitting in on Good Friday night, are you, Gavin?
I am, yeah.
They used to, years ago when I was a kid, they used to show biblical movies on a Good Friday. They don't do that anymore.
It's not the 40s anymore.
That would drive you to want to be drinking
some of them.
anyway.
I can't remember. There's one particular movie, Darren, I don't know if you know the name of it, and it was always on Good Friday, and it was a biblical movie. Okay, it was about the Bible, and it went on for about 6 hours.
So we've got, just to summarise, we've got Lee, who's so laid back, he sounds like he might actually be about to drift into a coma at any moment.
Yes.
We've got the lady who's going on holidays to Roscommon. We've got Disco Dave and the Disco Daveettes.
And Emmerdale,
Dave the Raver watching Emmerdale. Katie, is there anyone who listens to this show that isn't a dry shite? Has anyone texted to say they're doing anything remotely interesting?
Oh, like I'm going to a lap dancing club or something like that?
Literally anything except for Emmerdale, Roscommon, and I'm sitting at home by myself smoking.
Yeah. Well, does anybody remember the name of that movie? If you can, text me 0877 98 98 98. It was on when I was a kid growing up, and I didn't grow up in the 40s despite what Darren thinks, and it was a biblical movie, and it was about 6 hours long, and it was about the crucifixion, I think, or something like that. But it was a huge big movie, but they don't show those movies